That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go. Oh, listen, taste
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and this is Shot from the Point. I'll address what's in the thing. Apparently, Cog made a video on me saying that I guess supposed to prove some hypocrisy. That I'm against deplatforming, and then for deplatforming. All right, let me just put my position out there, because it's bizarre because he's been criticizing me after this for years now. I'm not for fucking. I'm for deplatforming in certain situations. Absolutely, like line maker. Get the fuck out of here. You know, using the thing to get dates with underage kids. Go on. Onision using copyright system. Gone. Yeah, sure. This goes on, and I think if you could prove that Joyce Barkle was lying and interfering with those kids going to where they belong with their mother and their grandparents, which by the way did happen. I still get emails on how good they're doing. The Daddy 05 kids. If I could prove that, yeah, Joyce Barkle gone. I'm not for the platforming of political speech. I'm all for, what's that channel called? N-word gaming.
Oh, my favorite channel.
N-word gaming. Political speech? Acts of violence? Gone. Threatening by. I mean, it's all this shit's against the YouTube rules anyway. You know, so, I mean, there's no inconsistency. Like Tom says he's for, not for deplatforming, and look what he said here. I've never been an absolutist on free speech, ever. And I've never been against deplatforming in all cases, ever. And you guys know this. It's not anything new, and it's not anything new that Cog discovered, because he's been criticizing me for it, for this so-called hypocrisy for a better part of 2 years now, almost 3. So I don't know. I saw that in the chat, and that's just the way I'll address it. Oh, Susie Lou gone. And I think, what's the video I used? I at the time I recorded that, and I'm there now. At the time that I recorded that Twitter video where I said, is my views on free speech are not a suicide pact. You know? Like, can you imagine, like, me saying this? Susie Lou's doing absolutely everything she can to break the rules and get me off the platform. And I'm like, but I support her right to do it. Get the fuck out of here. Like, no! Get her fuck out before she takes me out. No, what I'm against deplatforming is I'm for the commies being on, the Nazis being on, the whole nine. And I'm pretty libertarian, but yeah, there's a line. If you're using this to get dates, if Onision was guilty of what he was accused of, I'm not in extreme cases of all-flying behavior, like criminal behavior, gone. And YouTube's done that before too. Who's that kid that could sing, that was molesting a little girl or getting naked pictures from little girls? Hey, if you're for that, Austin, and by the way, if you're for all of those things, like pedophiles being on and all this, if you're for that, I'm not against you being taken off. If you're for it, all right, because that's just speech, but actions, yeah, no doubt about it. It's Austin Jones, yeah. But I don't care. Yeah, criminal acts, certain criminal acts. I'm not telling you get a fucking protest or anything like that, or something. You didn't pay your taxes. Murders gone. There's a really funny Onion article. God, it's almost 20 years old. If it isn't 20 years old, it's the headline is ACLU defends skinheads' right to burn down ACLU headquarters. Yeah, it's satire. It's a joke, and it's just to show you how stupid free speech absolutism is. Now, the ACLU is not a free speech organization, but I get what they were going with the joke at the Onion. So, whatever. He can call me a pro-deplatform all he likes. He's not 100% wrong if it meets the criteria. So, we'll just whatever. I got 2 interesting things. It is a little dead. I got an interesting. I'm going to go over the Keemstar thing on Call Me Carson rumor, which is funny. And then Susie Lou, apparently, according to Jeremy, she's in some big motherfucking trouble. And God, I hope he's right. And I don't think he's lying. Now, could Jeremy fuck up a story? Sure. Anybody could, I suppose. I think my problem with Jeremy is he doesn't correct shit when he gets it wrong. But he's freely stating that this is the source. I believe the source. And Keem's reporting on a rumor that sounds believable.
Very believable.
Very believable. Very believable. Yeah, yes, I am for Susie Lou being deplatformed at this stage. It's not hypocrisy. I've been pretty consistent, especially from the guy that he's been accusing me of this for like 2 or 3 since 2018. I don't know.
Do you think Lauren Armstrong of To Catch a Predator fame should be deplatformed?
Who's that?
Lauren Armstrong of To Catch a Predator fame. You know, the guy that met up with the kid to fuck him.
What the fuck?
He has a YouTube channel where he explains like why he did it.
Oh, does he? Is it speech?
Yeah.
Is he using it to get dates?
Nah.
Probably not. But if you found out that he was using this to talk to kids, gone. Of course, you're going to have to prove it. It's not just the accusation going to be honest. Yeah, sure, I'm against the pedos and you know, at least the active ones. The ones that are actually doing shit. Saying shit, I'm not as sure, but doing shit. And I got to be honest, I don't think you can openly talk about that on YouTube as it is. And it's still their company at the end of the fucking day. And if you're for that, if Cog is for that, okay. I'm not for him taking it. You can believe. My thing is this. You can believe what you want, but you can't do what you want. So. Yeah, she's breaking copyright laws. Breaking copyright. It's got to depend on the law. But no, going out, look what she did to Tipster. Why would I want her around after what she did to my friend? Like, my beliefs aren't a suicide pact, you know? If she went on and said, I think Tipster should be deplatformed, no, that should be protected. Absolutely. Jesus Christ, fucking stupid. Quartering got flagged?
Yeah, you got flagged. Him and Nick.
The videos are down?
I'm looking right now.
Well, quartering's not fucking
Yeah.
Old videos, new videos?
Customer surprise.
Yeah.
He doesn't clarify. He's just saying he got flagged. Both I and Nicholas Jorio have been hit. Covering the shit at 5 p.m.
Hey, Cog, I want her down. She's trying to take people's out. Oh, what a hypocrite you are, Tommy C. God, I think every fucking day. And he doesn't really have much of a show anymore, a following. I think every day that I didn't get involved with blood sports. Because I'm in a much better position than the people that did. Except for Ralph. I wasn't even Ralph. I was against Ralph getting kicked off. The only thing I said was, you're going to get kicked off for that Jew stunt. And he did. I was right. I didn't mean I wanted it. I'm just saying he was going to get kicked off. That was 100% correct. And Ralph was like, oh, those 2 guys from New York, you think they have talent, blah, blah, blah. You know, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Bang, he's off of YouTube. Well, I got no issues with Ralph now. I would even go on the show now. In fact, he asked me on the show twice in the last, 3 months over fucking stuff with the quartering.
Yeah, DM you the tweet of Jeremy saying he got flagged.
Oh, here we go. Let's get this. This might be a good show after all. God, remind me to start doing this with fucking. How many? I just hate this shit.
Yeah,
I hate it. I hate this double, and I need it. That's the problem. So I concur with fucking Cog. He's actually correct, and I stand by it. I don't know really exactly how. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know how exactly he's trying to frame it, but whatever. Nobody watches him anyway.
Cog, who cares?
All right, let's see. Yeah, it's really who cares. Didn't you get the platform because you fucking wanted to be with some single mom, and then you fucking everybody made you a cuck for it? I don't think you're a cuck for that, by the way. I think you got fucked. Over. Big time. One already in jail. Where the fuck is it?
Yeah, scroll down.
I will pay.
There-
It's 50
there it
minutes
is.
ago. I will pay $200 for information linking Susie Lou's Discord lace flagging campaign. Both items have been hit. I am covering this reinvent. Ricefield viewer here. Ricefield. What does that mean? Hi, Ray. Thank you for the $5.
He's observing from the rice fields.
Ricefields. Pick one.
Amen.
I am covering this at 5 p.m. I had no idea. 50 minutes ago? Nobody told me. Nick didn't tell me? Fucked if I know. Yeah, I'm definitely for her being gone.
Yeah.
Put a 1 and a 3 in the chat if you think this bitch can be off the platform and you can still support free speech and not be, in general, an anti-platformer. Call me crazy. Fucking idiotic shit. Gotta support fucking somebody's right to fucking take me out? Fucking idiot. Brain dead. Let's see.
All this.
There, here it is. Yeah, well, there you go. We're gonna watch a little of his video today. I guess I'm getting flagged too. Huh? I would like to know what video it was. Was his last one or was the one before that? You know, we're just not allowed to talk. We're just not allowed to talk about her fucking criminal behavior, I guess. No,
Or her forehead.
No, we're not, and you're not either.
Mm-hmm.
You start making jokes like that. I mean, Jesus Christ, have you learned a fucking thing?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I heard Tipster was shit. I heard Tipster was taking this taking his podcast down. If Quartering's right, this is gonna pass. No, maybe you should go to him first. Now that we started it. Well, Jesus Christ. All right, let me get there. What the fuck? Where's oh, videos, that's right. I think I'm going to skip ahead. I'll go back to Keem in a minute, but since this is the hotter of the two topics, I think I'll just skip ahead to Jeremy, and we'll go over his thing, because I mean he kind of got some really good breaking news here, from what I can say. You know. I think Tipster should take the chance and keep it on YouTube. But I get what he's doing. He's got 2 strikes. You may come after him. So, it is not really a criticism. It's like, I think this will pass. I think. I mean, God, she's really crazy. I mean, there's people going on saying they're going to, Crunchyroll and all these, and they say, yeah, we're sending this to our legal department. Thank you. Well, you might get everybody strikes on YouTube, but end up like having to declare bankruptcy because you have to pay all this fucking shit off in court. And your phony with the law. That guy's not a lawyer.
Steejo is the best
Steejo's a lawyer. I'm
ever.
a fucking brain surgeon. All right.
If he's a lawyer, I'm white.
You're talking about bringing it on yourself, but this is.
But guys, that's all I have for you today.
Right.
Things continue to heat up in the Susie Lou hilarity. I'm not kidding. Not only have they returned to Twitter, but I can now confirm. I mentioned this passively in a tweet, but I didn't want to say anything till I could confirm their employment. But I can now confirm that somebody at Google is investigating Susie Lou, as well as any potential favoritism given.
Now he's saying confirmed, and I've never seen him. I mean, I have seen him do something like this before, but I've never known him to balls out lie. I've known him to fuck things up and be too proud to fix it.
In terms of strikes. Now, who knows where this is going to go, but I'm going to share you the conversation. I have seen this employee badge. I've even requested and received a pay stub and proof of employment. Now, if they faked all of this, good troll. It seems unlikely, but who knows? You never know. But let's start with, first of all, I don't think I need to recap everything. The walls are closing in on Susie Lou.
That's that show 24, right?
Yeah.
First season of that was good and it got ridiculous.
When all of this is self-inflicted,
Don't I see the hypocrisy for the anime companies? It's definitely petty, for sure. Don't you see the hypocrisy? But she is breaking the law, so what do I fucking care?
It's
You know,
quite
it's
snitching, but
like this. If I was breaking the law,
Yes,
people are going
it
to
can.
report me. You know, I mean, like, I'm not doing it. I'm not even telling people to do it. All I'm just saying is, like, it's going to happen. But if she's taking off, if these turn out to be, if she's got a fucking content and she's going out false flagging people or twisting the system to get favoritism, get her out of here and fire that person. That's not this is not free speech or hypocrisy. This is getting caught breaking the rules. And if she gets sued, I don't care. I'm not telling people to go to cry. I didn't give the address to Crunchyroll. And I don't see hypocrisy about it at all. I think, honestly, Jake Smith, I think that's crazy. That's what I'm talking about. The ACLU supports the skinheads' right to burn down the ACLU. She doesn't have the right to burn us all, and we're not going to stand on principle. By the way, that's not standing on principle by allowing it to happen. You know, it's ridiculous.
So essentially, somebody that lived in the gray area of copyright.
My heart bleeds purple piss for Suzy Lou. That's Terry with the Canadian part.
What?
Yeah, this is not like. It's one thing is like, I think Jeff Holiday should be taken off because he says mean things about Trump. That would be incredible hypocrisy on my part.
Was probably making $20,000 a month between Patreon and Google AdSense, essentially reselling anime content, and nobody cared. That's fine. Get to the good stuff.
Doxing, I'm for that. Add that to the list of things I think you should be deplatformed for.
Is break the rules.
Jeff, you know what? Jeff
Dox-
is funny. Jeff is hilarious sometimes. I don't agree with him on anything, but he is fuck my mouth. That's amazing. Jeff Holiday is fucking funny. He's a lot of things that I don't like, but funny isn't one of them. I like that, Jeff Holiday.
Jeremy, right? I've received emails. Here's one. My name is, obviously redacted, and I work for Google. I'm a big fan of your channel, but most importantly, somebody that's really worried about the Susie Lou situation and the impact that thing might have for the company and the community. I'm personally taking steps inside of Google to have this Susie Lou person stopped somehow. I can't make promises. This is kind
You big hypocrite, Jeremy.
of becoming a personal battle for me, as I do think she must be removed from YouTube immediately before something really bad happens to all of us. I have shared your video internally to the people that I think need to see it. I have another email from this same person following up. Here's another email. Writing again, hoping this is a valid contact for reaching out to you. I hadn't responded to this person yet. I then asked them for credentials that they actually worked there. And
So he's going out of his way to show that this source is legitimate.
they sent them back today, which is why I'm doing the video now. This is what a real lawyer has to say regarding Susie Lou's content. Quote, it looks like she's probably infringing. Now, you know how careful lawyers are to make any statements, but it sounds to me that this lady's about to deal with some serious stuff, that whoever is backing her up at Google is also in some trouble, and that YouTube response to the video taken down is only related to the video itself, but not Susie's action. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, isn't it?
I think people running the anime companies are the hypocrites, not people saying get rid of her. Okay, fair enough, Shmi. Like, we can disagree, but I mean that's just the way I took it. If I took it wrong, I apologize. Fucking bring Diorio in.
Can we pull up Nick?
Yeah.
He's
All
in
right.
call.
What's up,
Yeah.
Nick? I'm watching Jeremy here. He's filling us in. He says she's on the ropes. Oh, he's not.
I don't know about that. I think
I
that's
don't. He
wishful
seems to
thinking.
believe it. He says he's got some
Yeah.
employee looking into it. I don't know about it either because I think I know you hate this. I think the political if she goes on the ropes, she's going to run to the fucking feminist. That's my prediction. But what's going on? How did you get hit?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. The way I got hit is the same way John got hit, and apparently Optimus too.
Harassment.
Is that I guess flagging didn't work.
Oh.
So, what's the next logical step? I got a closed captioning complaint It's a document little here right from YouTube. They sent me a nice letter.
New.
That's a
what
new
is this?
one.
A letter
fuck
to
is
my
that?
to
Yeah.
me from YouTube?
You're a real hypocrite if you want to keep that video up. You should support Susie Lou's right to fucking send you a fucking backhanded strike.
Yeah, look, Tommy, a user believes that your video legally requires closed captioning and sent a report to YouTube. We encourage you
I'm
to
for
provide
this.
captions for this video.
I'm for
Captions open up your content to a lot. Fuck you people. So I'm guessing Jeremy just got the same email because I guess like
He
targeted
doesn't
harassment and
watch me.
cyberbullying was off the table. I didn't show anything. It could be a privacy complaint. Oh god, I bleeped out the one N-word in my video, so it couldn't be hate speech. So they filed a closed captioning complaint. So I looked up what the law is on the CVAA. It's from the FCC. Nerd City would understand a lot about it. And when I was looking into the law, this is required for things that were on television. Like when you post something from like broadcast television, I did Nerd file this?
Well, don't
You're
you have the
required to
auto
put captions.
Don't you have the
Wait,
auto capturing on?
Apparently, you're required to make your own captions on something that
fuck
was
outta
like
here.
from broadcast television. So this is either somebody who's a huge Susie Lou fan, or it's somebody telling me that I should get my fucking FCC shit in line with broadcast television. So for all I know, it's Nerd City.
Do you think her contact wrote you that?
I don't know. It came from YouTube, like their email. So I'm pretty sure this is just a automated thing.
Wired?
Like, 'cause-
captioning? That's amazing.
So I had to go onto
Yeah.
my video and click "This has never aired on television," as if like that wasn't obvious enough. I found something very interesting today. I have a screenshot from her Patreon where like it's a leaked screenshot, and it's pretty interesting. Basically, what happened there is it's a fan asking about all of the current drama,
Yeah.
and they left a comment saying, "Has anyone noticed that she disabled comments on her YouTube channel, purged her Twitter, and I don't even see her Discord anymore?" That's something we didn't know before, because we knew the tweets were gone. We knew the comments were down. But what we didn't know was that she nuked her Discord?
And isn't
Why
it a
would
perk
you
on
do
her
that?
Patreon?
Wait a minute. YouTube said that there was mass flagging. And then I put a $200 bounty to find where that mass flagging came from. And her Discord server has spontaneously combusted. I don't know. So obviously Jeremy doubled down and said $400. And me thinking that it could be a Kumite person, I said I'd throw an extra 50 in if you could prove it's one of Tonka servers. So there's $450 on this fucking thing if you can prove that one of the guys in the wheelchair club are the ones that
$550.
If you get conclusive evidence that the videos that have come down are related to Tonka, who, by the way, is fucking immaculate right now. I know I don't usually talk about Tonka, but this is like a special case of Down syndrome that we're going to have to talk about here. You know, he was on a live stream like yesterday, sitting there, and he cracked a joke about my weight, right? He cracked a joke saying the only thing you should do is like exercise or something like that in the comments. And then he sat there explaining why John made attacks on, on features of someone's body and why that deserves to be taken down. Like, literally, you did the thing that could, like, if I were to flag you right now, which I'm not gonna because I'm not a raging homosexual, if I were to flag you right now, you would just have to sit down and take it.
Yeah.
Kind of like Suzy does when Cjo watches. So I just find that really funny that everybody's playing such a high-level contrarian. Like, I'm sorry, Cog. I've been nice to you behind the scenes. I probably still will be nice to you. But obviously, this is just the fact of the matter that you're getting Tommy blinders here, and you're just having this... Like, these opinions are forming literally out of thin air because people dislike us.
Here's the thing. I don't speak for you, but we are both pro deplatforming depending on the situation. I think we always have been.
I'm a free speech supporter, not a free speech absolutist. If someone's going to challenge my money, my platform, my channel, get the fuck out of here. If you're going to use YouTube's fucking systems to remove me from the platform, I'm not going to go out of my way to go report you to the fucking Japanese fucking media corporations. But I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off if they send a cease and desist to your door. I don't give a fuck. Not at all. Yeah. I'm not going to send people to go fucking write organizations, and I'm not going to call a mass flagging campaign. That's apparently your job. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to laugh when you get the karma that's apparently such a bitch that you like to talk about. That's all I have to say. I don't think I'm never going to look like a hypocrite for saying that people who break fucking TOS to fuck me and to fuck my friends should have like the same thing inflicted upon them back correctly. I think that YouTube should take action. Yeah, I think YouTube should do this the right way.
What a cuck way of like it's just a cuck's way of looking at things. I have to let them destroy me on principle. You know, the more you suffer, the more it shows you really care. Right?
Yeah, this is a person reaching into my pocket. I'm not gonna just let them take it out of my wallet.
No,
fuck you.
And I tell you something. I think line makers should have been bounced. You know, there's a whole group of people I think they should have been bouncing this. But it was never.
I don't think Lele Pons should be deplatformed. No. But I think if you fuck kids, I think you can get the fuck off the platform. Yeah.
Fuck. Or what Onision's doing? What Onision's doing with the with the copyright stuff. They want to toss him for that. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I've literally had this conversation publicly. I think you're gonna get sued. I'm not telling people to openly sue Onision, but if you want things to get better around here, if you want this to act like, if you want to have like court decisions, this shit needs to be fucking talked about in a court of law. There needs to be something that lands in this fucking open void. This whole copyright issue isn't.
Taka said I'm a hypocrite because I play full music to the start of my streams.
Oh, that's another one. He said that Augie can't talk. But this is what they do. They don't have a point, right? They make false equivalences. Yo, Augie can't have an opinion on this situation because he plays songs in the beginning of his streams. You know, the things that get claimed and then the revenue gets taken.
And they get the revenue for his stream.
Yeah, the thing is, TV Tokyo filed DMCA copyright strikes because they didn't want that fucking content up. These fucking music companies like Sony don't give a shit. They'll just take your money. And Augie's not like intentionally dodging it by like changing the pitch or something like that. He's like, yeah, take my money. I don't care. I'm playing fucking music.
Yeah, or doing a mix, a remix, or a versus remix or something like that. Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's just you say. I mean, I was right when I read my tweet. You say up, they say no. It's unbelievably stupid.
Yeah, it's all it is. It's just contrarian. It's literally just filling in the blank with whatever Nick doesn't. Whatever thing Nick doesn't have.
I don't know why what Cog did is such a big reveal. Nothing. I haven't. What's changed?
He basically just
didn't he piss and moan about me saying that what's her name should be kicked off after what she's doing to that fucking family.
Joy, yeah.
Joy, and Joy's
there are children involved, dude. Come on.
Well, here's the thing. She's got a better case with Joy. Because if it's just speech alone, no. But I think she was like making up shit, if I remember correctly. If she wasn't, then no, she shouldn't be deplatformed. And interfering with that court case. Yeah, get the fuck out of here if that's the case.
Wait, get off Cog for a second. Let's go back to Tonka. Okay. Can you imagine getting lectured by a guy who's on his third channel because he's apparently struck on two different ones? The guy who's telling you that the report feature is a button that we're allowed to use and that we shouldn't be shamed for using it. Meanwhile, he's streaming from Kraut's channel right now. Do we not see are all the strikes and shit that's ever happened to you? Are those all fair game, Mr. Play Button Champion of Mundane Matt? Like, who the fuck? Like, what is this? What kind of opinion is this? Everything that Tonk has ever been struck for is fair game now because it's just the report feature. They just happen to mass flag it. I mean, YouTube found something wrong with it apparently. Like, what the fuck is, like, what is this?
I don't know.
Chris Hansen's banned from YouTube, by the way. Are we gonna,
what?
Like, Chris Hansen's, you didn't know this?
No.
Chris Hansen's banned from YouTube.
How's he banned from YouTube?
His channel was terminated for copyright abuse.
How?
He made a new one.
Ugh.
Yeah, if you go to the old Hansen versus Predator channel, it says this user has been terminated for violating our community guidelines or whatever.
That was probably that jackass filing false fucking copyrights, though.
No, Chris Hansen was uploading all his Dateline NBC clips and shit like that, blaming everybody.
They weren't his.
I'm not joking. Yeah. I'm not joking.
Okay.
That's what happens. YouTube took down Chris Hansen. Why are they keeping Susie Lou up?
Yeah, because it's not his technically. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. This is so fucking stupid.
Well, these fucking, anti-Mundane Matt people have become Mundane Matt, but 10 times worse. You know? I got to piss and moan about what Matt did. They had every right to do, but it's just, they're just contrarians. I can't take them seriously.
I think that Cog's saying I hate Tommy C and I hate Ethan Ralph, so this is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think Tonka's saying that Nick was didn't defend me for months after I didn't show up to a fight, so I'm gonna backstab him in the summer, and I'm gonna just continue to fucking make stream after
defended
stream
the shit
after
out of him.
stream.
He's literally turned out all the way.
We didn't do our job. Nick made a video on Bunty King, so we had to throw him out of our Discord server and start streaming about him. Yeah. What a fucking piece of shit, dude. What a literally garbage on the bottom of my fucking foot. Flag us for that.
Me, Eric, Optic Decay, you. Everybody that took the L by supporting him. God, I lost a couple
Dude,
$100.
Here's another one. You want to make fucking equivalences? Yo, this guy's talking about how we're fucking we're shilling for gigantic media corporations. Do you know who Optic Decay? Not Optic. Do you know who Broski stole from? The Huge Issue.
Yeah,
you know who Broski stole from?
Who?
The art. Sony.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Broski stole art from somebody who works for Sony. That's the reason they couldn't fucking sell the rights to it, because it's Sony's. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Broski made a T-shirt, sold it to himself, and then took it down.
Oh, whoa. You're
we gotta make 15 streams about it.
You can't put that up for. You can't put that up for. You can't sell that, but you can. You could print.
Yeah, he sold it to himself. He made the shirt, bought it.
Did he ever make it available to other people to buy at any point?
As far as I know, he didn't sell a single one. He took it down the same day.
Because there's an option on where you can just put anything on it and they'll send it to you. And as long as it's for home use, it's fine. They'll print.
Dude, all I know is when I was fucking when I was in 10th grade or not 10th grade, when I was like 10 years old, I fucking made a bootleg Babe Ruth T-shirt. I put a little Yankees logo on it. I went to Costco and I bought a fucking 3D, where you print it on that paper and you could iron it on. So I made myself a Babe Ruth T-shirt. I stole from the Yankees. What a cocksucker. They could have made that $23 on me.
Well, why are you guys restreaming the Quarterings content right now?
Dude, we're restreaming the Quartering, bro. We're stealing, dude. Somebody who was that? Who was that, Augie? They got on your live stream while you were playing a video for somebody like John's video, and then Pugnant showed up and said, "Dude, I don't think this is fair use. You're not talking enough."
I guarantee you, Quartering doesn't fucking claim it, send a strike.
I was rebroadcasting the kill stream, and then Pugnant started getting They're not talking. It's not fair use. I'm like, why would I talk during the? It's called a stream snipe. And then Ralph came in and caught him. He was like, "You can restream whatever he wants," and I'm just like. Yeah.
All right,
you mean that was the stream that we sat in a fucking pre-recorded thing and we were talking prepare them to go on. Yeah, we let them know we were going to stream.
That was the
it'd be one thing if I were to just fire the stream right now.
What did Cog do to piss off everybody in Bloodsport?
But that was a special occasion.
What did Cog do to piss everybody off of Bloodsports? The one thing that I never made.
It's the girl thing, and I don't think the girl thing is that bad. I think there's some cringy shit to it. Money, I guess. I think Cog defended it far too long on Twitter, really awkwardly.
What did he do? I never.
He's probably made it worse. He was like Spurgy on Twitter over something that wasn't that big, and he iDubbbz it into a huge thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I remember he did. But what did he do that offended their sensibilities so much? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I don't want to say it out of fact because I don't remember 100%. But it wasn't just the fact. It wasn't just the fact that he was talking to some Discord e-girl or whatever who had a kid. I think he didn't he again. I don't want to take Cog out of context. Okay. I mean, I don't hate the dude, but I don't want to take anyone out of context. But,
I don't hate him either. But I want to show that I never go after these fucking people. I've never seen.
Yeah, dude.
And they always turn on you. I didn't bandwagon. I didn't bandwagon our crowd. I don't bandwagon any of these fucking guys as soon as they get the chance.
I could have sworn Ralph said something along the lines of he talked to the kid and said I'm gonna be your new dad or something. It was some really awkward thing in the Discord call. I don't know for a fact.
He was floating with some e-girl or whatever. So
didn't he talk to the kid? Didn't he talk to the kid and say I'm gonna be your new dad?
Yeah, 1 week into it.
Yeah, dude, that's fun. Yeah, that's cringy.
Well, how did they get public though? I mean, that's tough. Look.
She dumped it. She's an e-girl.
Terrible people.
How did this? Wait, Tommy. How did this e-girl drama come out? Yeah, dude, he got fucked literally by that girl. She dropped all the shit.
And I think I said so. Here's what I said about Cog. Here's what a piece of shit I am. Okay, I said something to the effect, well, if he's going to get involved with a girl with a kid and he wants to do that, I think that's pretty honorable. And then if I remember correctly, Nick, you were the one. Yeah, but to do it after one day. was like, wow, if he's gonna date her, he's gonna have to be some kind of father. You know, and I was the only guy who stuck up for this guy, and he's
part of this shit is the fact that it's over Discord. Dude, part of this shit is the fact that it's over Discord that makes it even gayer.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
you know what? I think that was
dating.
yeah, and I'm the only one that didn't call him a cuck. All right,
I don't think dating is real, and when this shit happens, I don't take it seriously. That's probably just my rule
you know
of thumb
what?
with
You know
all this
what?
stuff.
I think that's a really nice thing. That's a hell of a sacrifice. To try to be a dad for somebody who's not your kid. I think that's a wonderful thing.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
whatever. But like, it's.
Yeah,
I think the way he was going about it on Twitter was a bit cringy.
It's like, you try to start shit with me or get the fuck out of here. And I haven't been inconsistent. I'm for it. You got it right, Cog. You're 100%.
I got him into a call. I heard him out. I think was it that one? Yeah, me and Augie were in that call with Cog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke to him. We were just like, dude, just calm down. It's like.
Yeah, because the thing was, he was sending out like 2,000 tweets a day or whatever, responding to literally everyone who's making fun of him, and it was just cringe.
Hey, guess who one of them wasn't? Me, Cog, you prick. Was it me? Well, okay. Yeah. Well, whatever. All right, you guys want to stick around and watch Jeremy? Because he thinks Susie's on the ropes, but obviously we have breaking information.
I can't wait to steal more content.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wait! Time out. What? If you go incognito and search up Susie Lou, the top Twitter result is John's Twitter.
Damn, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Can I start this? I want to watch because I want to do CallMeCarson. And we're already we got 20 minutes to go.
And also, as an update, Funimation is now investigating. And we know TV Tokyo is now investigating. I've seen emails from users confirmed that they are investigating. So,
did we tell people to go do this?
No. I've literally not told anyone to do this.
I don't know that Jeremy even has. But I get you're breaking the law. Somebody you start smoking a joint in the corner. Somebody might call cops. And poor Susie Lou. She just got kraut and teed. Everybody went to Discord and reported her. And reported her. Wait a minute. She looks like that's what she's doing to us.
Got somebody inside of Google investigating. Funimation, TV Tokyo. I'm assuming people have been, I'm not the type of person to I wouldn't necessarily be emailing these companies, but I understand why people do. And
yeah, all right, there you go. That's my position as well.
Here you have Funimation. Thank you for letting us know about this issue. Infringement hurts the whole industry. We will pass these links to our legal specialists, and they will take appropriate action.
Here's another thing to think about. Those animes, they're made by people that have fucking jobs, okay? And the fact that she could just rebroadcast them and watch them with flicking her hair or just going, oh my God, it affects those people's jobs. I remember I had to resist. I'm a huge Deadpool guy, right? And then when Wolverine Origins came out, and I just that thing leaked. And I remember listening to Howard Stern, and he's like, it's wrong to go watch that movie. There's so many people depending on that, and then you're stealing it. I mean, I'm not for piracy. I think it's wrong. And if you get reported for it, well, go fuck yourself. What I'm doing right now,
dude, everybody's downloaded a song on LimeWire.
That's the truth. LimeWire. You guys remember that? I'm surprised.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I'm not thinking corporation. I'm thinking this has now become a fucking huge opportunity for all the let's just say the Lele Ponzas, where maybe I don't want that video up. But
everybody downloaded a song on LimeWire. You're absolutely right, and that is stealing too. There's no doubt about it. But you know what? The industry got straightened out. We got chipped by Spotify. Everlast said that now that all these streaming services he gets paid now big time, and he says all you really got to do is put somebody in charge of what he calls your streams. And then if you go on Spotify and all these people and say you owe me this, they usually send you the fucking money. So that piracy back in 1999 and 2000 turned into something positive, and now everybody's making mad money. Everlast is in his 50s, and he's making a buck. That turned out to be something good. What she's doing is just people are going there to watch the anime on the cheap.
But dude, the piracy is the after party here. The piracy is what makes this story go full circle.
I know.
It goes the copyright strike isn't even the biggest. Well, yeah, I guess it's part of the biggest issue.
I can't believe
the fact of the matter is she's willing to use anything she can to take down a video, and that's going to be a standard on the website. If this goes through, everyone's going to do this, dude.
I guess it's like this. I just can't believe anybody can come to the conclusion that like I'm some kind of fucking hypocrite here. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, there's absolutely no nuance to what I'm saying. The video that I last said is like, look, my views are on a suicide pact. You know, I'm thinking maybe, and I said maybe. I didn't say for sure she should go. I'm definitely there now, though, in fairness. You know, I speak it out loud. What do you think? Like, how am I a hypocrite? This is not, I'm stopping it. I'm talking about it, blah, blah, blah. It's protected by the Digital Copyright Act or whatever the fuck it's called, the one George Bush passed. I'm within right here. You know? And I think he would agree with me. And he pisses and moans when I make fun of him all the time. And sends his audience over here to complain and whine. Like I'm some kind of fucking blue-haired SJW making fun of him. I'm just making fun of his body language. It's unbelievable.
Please let us know if you see any further copyright infringement / bootlegging, or if you have any other concerns. Funimation.com support. After I got the response from this, I also let them know about her and Cijo's Patreons, as well as how YouTube seemed to have protected them in the past with TV Tokyo. They have forwarded all the information to their legal specialists and will be investigating. Meanwhile, they're just still uploading full uncut episodes of anime. What? It's crazy to me. Full uncut episodes still. Like, just yesterday. In the face of all of...
By the way, I cut this up. I'm not using the entire clip. Like, it's in a different resolution. It's like, I mean, come fucking on. Following the law.
This. Whoever makes Demon Slayer, I'm sure, is being contacted. So... I don't know what the next big update or when it'll even come. At this point, there's probably not much of an update unless these companies start cracking down on her infringement. It is interesting to me.
Tonight. Well, yeah, 5. Then go watch it. I encourage everybody to go watch it.
As things develop, and unfortunately for her, she picked a fight with the internet, which is just never a good idea. I think that there is enough valid criticism here for Susie Lou.
I didn't realize how crazy she was. You know that? I had no idea that she was completely batshit crazy. Because it's like Jeremy says, like, let's say she like wins the YouTube war and gets us all striked and we can't talk about her anymore. And then she's got the backing of YouTube where you can't criticize her or make fun of her, right? You're still gonna get sued. You can't copyright strike a fucking incoming lawsuit. Like, all you're doing is just putting a spotlight on yourself. It's crazy. And he kind of says that in the beginning of this. Like, she was doing this. She was kind of in the gray area copyright, and she's making fucking great money stealing. And, you know, that would have been fine. But by making a big fucking thing of this, all you're doing is putting a spotlight. Crazy.
That you don't need to resort to any type of personal insults and things like that. Stick to the facts. If you're mad, well, there are plenty of great ways to make others aware of things going on here without interacting with her, without going to her channel, without responding to anything on her Twitter. It's going to get good. I have a feeling that this week we're going to see more information coming out from TV Tokyo or Funimation or somebody. We're going to have to wait and see. It's going to be interesting, or maybe Google. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.
It's the lamest music.
Start some fake porn music.
Awful. I don't know what to fucking think. I'm a big hypocrite. I'm not. I'm anti.
He said he doesn't know when his next update's coming out. It's today at 5 o'clock, by the way.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. All these people you stick up for stab me in the back.
Like, I'm no quartering fan. I just like he's
right.
I'll give you one thing about Jeremy.
I'm no
he fights
fan.
for the little creator. He does fight for the little creator.
All the time.
You know, he came to back
why I can't. I don't understand why I call him a fucking little beta boy that can't take criticism himself, and also say, well, he's right on that. Like, why can't I do that?
Yeah.
He's right on this, and he does fight. He's gotten, you know, over the years. I will say, as far as, you know, the whole community wrapped his arms around him when what happened to him and with the stupid card game. All right,
which is
he has more than paid in full as far as helping other people, and I'm talking about since 2017. I think he's just a kind of a bitch. You know, but I mean, at least he has a line. You know, it's the stuff I have a problem with is he's basically a drama, and he's been shitty to me when I was nothing but nice to him. But that seems to be a theme on this website. If you're really, really nice to somebody, they're just shitty to you. It's fucking stupid. That's why Cabos is. Why won't Cabos be anybody's friend? Well, there you go. There you go.
So what time should I take a swing at Blair White today? I'm trying
what's going on with that? I like Blair White. What's wrong with her?
I like Blair White too. I just don't like when people blatantly rip off creators and then shill for Jeffree Star.
Well, I don't know what happened.
All right, I reached out to Blair White. I'll read you what I wrote her today. I'm hoping she responds on DM, so it would be really nice. I wouldn't like to have to make a Twitter video and blow it up. But I reached out to Blair White last night, and I went, "Hi, I'm Nick. I'm a drama YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. You got the point. So people are telling me that you intentionally protected Jeffree Star in your video when you knew he was working with Davi Vanity. Was this like a business decision? Is this like a I'm not trying to lose subscribers kind of exposed video on a Predator?
I don't know. What did Jeffree
All right, so let me explain the situation. Ready?
Yeah.
Davi Vanity is being brought up on like these. He's the new Chris Hansen target, right? So pedophile.
Oh,
That's
guy. Yeah, okay, I got you. I know that guy is.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the actual. I don't know the whole story about the allegations. Yeah. All I know is that in 2010, Jeffree Star came out and said like he like saw him fuck a kid or something, like a minor, not like a kid, but like an underage person. Yeah. So statutory rape. And he goes, I don't want to be around this guy. I don't want to make music with this guy. This guy's a piece of shit. And then he made a song with this person in 2014, like 4 years later, after like going on this tirade that you'll never work with this quote unquote pedophile.
Well, that's funny because he's being nice to fucking James or James Charles too, isn't he?
James Charles, and he's made predator allegations towards James Charles, whatever. Yeah. So basically, Blair White puts out this video called like Davi Vanity Worse Than Onision. Funny title, by the way. Okay. And in this video, she like blatantly takes assets from a smaller YouTuber with about 80,000 subscribers, right? And then she explains how she thinks that Jeffree Star has never, like, Jeffree Star did the right thing. In 2010, he spoke out and then stopped working with this person. So naturally, she started to get shit. Like, no, Jeffree made a song with this person in 2014. Why are you not calling out Jeffree Star? So she went on Chris Hansen's show and said, like, wow, you know what? Like, I didn't know this, but I know it now, right? So that's like the safe move. Yeah. Like, I didn't know, so I don't have to take because you know Blair White like has a crossover audience with Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star has been accused of paying people off. Jeffree Star, like, he's been involved in numerous fucking controversies involving like groping people and making predator allegations and being a fucking monster behind the scenes that a lot of people don't want to take a shot at. So it was kind of funny that was the one that like she dodged. But when you look at the video that Blair took from, like, there are assets. Like, you can hear in the background of the videos they show on screen, right? The girls, like, she didn't even like get a clip of the videos that she's showing without the other girl's music in it. So her music is in Blair's video, and like the screenshots that Blair shows are like in the other girl's video too. And the problem is that other video that she took from has this like entire thing in the first 45 seconds showing that Jeffree's still working with him.
Okay, hold on a second. This is, you know, I came on to do a different show. All right, I may get to that eventually, but I gotta give this from the audience. I think this is directed towards you. Actually, Blair pointed out the contradiction of what Jeffree said when he backtracked. Then she supported him. She made it a point to bring this up. Did you even watch her video? Did you watch her video?
Yeah, I watched her video. It literally doesn't mention the 2014 thing.
Okay. All right, I can't jump on you or not, but I thought that'd be fair to read you that. All right, so he's talking about the 2014 thing. I don't know.
Because she had to go and clarify it on Chris Hansen's show, and she's like, well, "I didn't know," and yeah.
And what you're saying is there's no way. You're saying is there's no way she didn't know. There's no way.
There's no way she didn't. Like, if you watch the first fucking 30 seconds or whatever of the video that she took from, like, that she like ripped off, it literally is right there. It's right there
in the video. So she's saying she didn't know something, and she actually put it in one of her videos. that thing that she didn't know.
No, she didn't put it in her video. She took from a creator, and like the video, like to get the shit she needed for her video, she fucking had to watch the part where this is right explained to her right at the beginning.
Ignored it pretty much.
Stephanie, I can't. Yeah, fair to Stephanie, I do appreciate the donation. I can't. I can't argue with Nith, and I would, but I haven't seen it myself. She's saying she did say it, so but I don't know. I'm losing control of my show here. But we'll look into it. We'll look into it, Steph. We'll definitely look into it. So I don't know. I'm not gonna call Nick out if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know?
Now Carson.
Now Carson. And then I can go to bed. Maybe I'll get some of that. All those single guys out there. Yeah, fuck marriage, man. I don't have a girlfriend. I was like, yeah. Where are you now? I got sex at home and can't go anywhere. We're all locked down. You're throwing in there. I'm not doing anything. I don't know anything about this, but I tell you what, Stephanie, Nick usually has all his ducks in a row, and if Nick doesn't, he will say something. I promise you that. That's
You're obnoxious with this. I would hate to make a Twitter video and blow this up. No, I'm actually very profitable, and it's exactly how this goes. So.
Yeah, you've done a lot.
That's how this thing goes. If she wanted to answer in DMs, it wouldn't have to be public, but she didn't answer in DMs. Apparently, she unfollowed that girl.
Interesting.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be fun. All
right, let's go on to CallMeCarson. Keem, now he does state this is a rumor, but it's I think it's a little better than that. But you know, he doesn't.
It sounded like Keem talked to one of the misfits. Like so, he's like, it's got to be a rumor, but it's from somebody really close.
I'd say it's close.
If this is true, this is classic. Not you. All right, well, Steph, I got to give Nick the benefit. I don't know you. I do know you made a nice donation. Yeah, Nick, you're wrong. But I don't know the situation.
I mean, Blair White's too much of a pussy to interview fucking Onision, so anything's possible.
Okay, we're moving on, Steph. But, you know, I was fair. I gave him your question. Here we go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our final story. You guys
right in the news.
have been demanding that I get more information on this Carson, Fitz, and Kate story, and we have more information. But before we get into that, let's talk about Carson himself, who today tweeted out this. Carson's friend Ted tweeted out, "This idiot Carson has lost to me about 3 times in iOS ball." Carson responded by saying, "Sick and tired of all these cheaters in my life." Well, it's good to know that Carson has his humor back. But guys, this story...
Carson, funny motherfucker, man. I like the guy.
Is unfortunately going to take a...
Do you think... I think Carson, like, hey guys, I'm going to tell you this on Twitter, but don't tell... Or on Reddit, don't tell anybody this, okay? Don't tell anybody this. Yeah, it's all true. She's cheating on me, but don't blow it up. I only want it in-house. You think that was him? You think that he's playing well, he's getting their back. And by the way, I don't blame him one bit.
Turn for the worse, because... Again, what I'm about to tell you is a rumor. And the reason why it's a rumor is because I got this from a source that wants to stay anonymous.
That's not a rumor. That's a source. That's a witness testimony. The only way it's not going to be true is you don't want to ask. Well, yeah, this is a source. Yeah, you probably are.
But why am I giving you a rumor on Drumler? Because my source is like very close to the story, like very close, like inches away from the core of this story. So I trust what they're telling me. But again, I can't say that this is 100% fact.
It's Carson.
Yeah,
it's time.
So Carson playing everybody.
What I'm saying might not be true, but I think it's true. What I am being told is this, that Kate desperately wants Carson to forgive her. But Carson is telling Kate, the only way I will forgive you, the only way we will be cool again is if you come out with
and give me a big slobbering blowjob
statement and admit to everybody the truth of what happened between you and Fitz. Now, Kate was about to make that statement, okay? She was about to come out with that statement. However, Carson became aware of a completely new information that was pretty upsetting, and that information is this. Again, this might not be true. This is under the rumor category, people, so take it with a grain of salt. But what Carson was told was that Kate, the entire time she was dating Carson, had a boyfriend, that she was dating her manager the entire time. Wow.
You know,
so it was a three-way
cheating. You know,
cheating.
sweetie, it'd probably be this guy's a big star in the city. It might be a good idea to give him a few blows, maybe sleep with him. I'll look the other way. Don't worry, because we're going places.
Oh, tell me, guess what? Carson follows him on Twitter.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, God, look at that. He does follow him on Twitter.
Carson follows him on Twitter. Oh, that's funny.
And Carson, see, here's the problem with Carson, and Cavos had the balls to bring this up. All right, look, we all can't be Brad Pitt. God knows I'm a fat fuck, but here's the thing: you have to be careful because, and there's nothing wrong with your look. Your look's good for what you're doing. You seem to be losing to guys that are better looking than you, and you have to accept that. You have to accept that there are men that are going to be better looking than you, and these girls are going to be going for them, especially if they have money on top of being good looking, if they're a manager or something like that. So you got to be very, very careful when a really attractive girl comes to you and says, I'm really interested in you. You got to be a little vigilant, a little bit paranoid. I'm not saying that Carson, with the type of money you have, I bet you can bang some real beautiful broads, probably girls that I could only dream of. All right, but you have to. Somebody's got to teach you something, you know. And it can't be Gamer from Mars, all right? It's got to be, you know, somebody that you need. You know what? Hashtag get Carson a wingman. How about that? Get Carson a wingman. Hashtag, put that in the chat. Hashtag get Carson a wingman. Carson needs a guy with some dating experience that's willing to go up and not cock block and teach him the fucking ropes. Nah, she just said this for that. She did that. That's what she needs. Get Carson a wingman. That's what he needs. And not Anthony. I don't think he's a good fucking pick.
Oh. Now, apparently, what I'm being told, that Kate wants to admit that she had a boyfriend the entire time, admit that she did the thing with Fitz. She wants to...
I'm stealing. Get Carson. I'm pushing this hashtag out right now. Get Carson a wingman. Carson needs a wingman. Yes, he does.
And not Fitz.
Not Fitz.
Not Fitz.
Probably not anybody
not
in the
Fitz.
Misfits.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person
Misfits.
of color.
Get Carson a wingman. There you go. Get Carson a wingman. Here it is. Get Carson a wingman. You need a good wingman. And, you know, where's fucking Diorio? Diorio would be a really good wingman, actually. Because he's kind of like, you know, overweight and stuff. But I know he was swimming when he was ahead of his frat. You know,
yeah.
And which also proves that you don't have to be Brad Pitt. I mean, you know, Diorio is not fucking, you know, he's not fucking beautiful by any stretch. But he gets over it by being cute, probably playing hockey, and
funny.
He's and extremely funny and talented. Oh, and a huge future ahead of him outside of YouTube. You know, there you go. Get Carson a burger. I don't know if he needs one of them any more than I do. Michelle, thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate it.
Get Carson some dumbbells.
Get Carson a goose. Get Carson a wingman. No, everybody's gonna make fun of poor Carson.
Tell everyone everything because she just wants to be honest and she wants to be forgiven.
No.
But the problem is that she just recently signed with an esports organization and they have to approve any statement that she puts out. So that is holding up the process of her coming clean and telling
I've been fucking everybody
what really went down. So that's what I'm being told. Again, very possible that some of this is not true, but that is what I'm being told from a source very close.
Give Carson AIDS. Also, humor is so OP. Remember that if you have it, unlike Vault.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you gotta be. Look. Humor has been getting ugly guys laid for centuries. All right. If you can't make a joke, you might as well be out of the fucking game, unless you have money or you're just ridiculously good looking. And I would rather have money than be good looking. I'd much rather have money than be good looking, because there's a lot of really good looking dumb guys out there that are like poor. Because, you know, like, you know, some cougar will bang them. They're like, oh, good. She's got a really good job. She's about ready to retire. She got a couple $1 million in the bank. Yeah. That's why you're getting some. But good looking is not. You don't have to be good looking if you're a man. That's like the greatest thing ever. You just got to be a man. The problem is Carson, and part of his act is, I think, or his image is he's awkward. You know? And I bet all that awkwardness led him, Bunty King. Hey, Carson, I'll be here. No, he's a cockblocker. Bunty, no! Don't take
That's the
Bunty
opposite
King.
of a fucking wingman.
Carson's a wingman. And not Gamer from Mars.
Or Fitz.
Or Fitz.
Or Fitz. Just not Fitz.
Nick DiOrio. I want Nick DiOrio as wingman. I think that's a perfect wingman for him. And not only that, Nick would be able to sniff out these hot chicks that are only in it for the money. Like that.
Well, Tommy, you
Like
can't be a wingman. You'll just walk up and go, oh, this is my friend Carson. He's alt-right.
Yeah.
Still the most awkward.
I heard this great fucking story. You talk about having some wingman. Tiger Woods was at a bar with, at the time, single Derek Jeter and a recently divorced Michael Jordan. Talk about wingmen, all right? And apparently they're doing well with the ladies. And then, according to the story, Tiger Woods leans over to Jordan. I can barely tell his story. It's so fucking funny. He supposedly leans over to Jordan and Derek Jeter and says, "Oh man, that girl's really hot over there. Like, what do I say? Like, how do I talk to her? How do I open up? You guys are so much better than me." And fucking supposedly Jeter said, "Tell her you're Tiger Woods." Yeah, tell her you're Tiger Woods. You're in there, like swimwear. Yeah, here's what you do. Hi, my name is Tiger Woods. Oh man, and you're famous, and you're talented, and you're funny. Oh God.
The situation. I guess we'll find out the truth when Kate comes out with her
IRL stream of Carson and Nick picking up.
That's
girls.
a lot of money,
God.
I guess.
You have.
That's a
Oh my
genius
God,
idea.
that would be the greatest thing ever. And you know, it's like when you take Nick out, it's not like you're standing next to Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have any money. You know. That we need to make that happen.
Come on, man. That shit needs to
stream
happen.
ever. You need somebody who looks like Andy Melanakis or something. To go.
You got to get Wings of Redemption. He's been pimping that grandma for years.
Andy Melanakis gets laid. He used to talk to me.
He looks younger. If he looked his age, I don't think he would be.
I made a crack in the DMs. He doesn't follow me anymore. I think he unfollowed me.
Because he's the king of memes.
He invented memes, bro. Come on.
I think it's because of memeology. And he just like all drama channels are the worst. And he just, you know, I guess I made the list. Although I like Andy, I still do. But I think also there was one time I was like, he says I'm coming to Germany. I'm like, yeah, I just made a crack like, yeah, hookers are fucking.
Don't bother coming to Germany. By the way,
I made a crack about hookers over here that are illegal, and he's I don't need to pay for it. He fucking yelled at me in the DMs. I don't need to pay for it. Like, I didn't say a word. I was cracking a joke. You know? Andy Melanakis.
Her video or her statement or whatever.
Three's a crowd. Only one wingman.
She's planning on doing. But guys, that's all I have for you today.
Things continue.
All right, that's enough.
That's that.
And that's that.
That's that.
We got a Bomb Master, you're on the air.
Hello, brother.
Tommy uses Brad Pitt compares while looking like Pac-Man. Andy gets laid by. I'm not saying that. Hello. They can barely hear you. What?
Sorry about that.
All right. Well,
Are you a fan of bombs?
Yeah.
No. It's just a stupid name I came up with last year.
Okay. Well, what's up?
Go
fucking
somebody's echoing. You're echoing, dude. It's not working. I can hear myself.
So I've been on the Susie Lou situation.
A person of color.
I've been.
All right. You have to fix your echo problem. You need headphones. Fix them. I'll bring it back. You got 1 minute.
Let me get them back on.
Yeah, that ain't working.
That's a lot of money. Just
goes into the void. Yeah. Tell me he didn't mute the stream. No, it wasn't
echo
it
chamber.
It was an echo. He's got to fix his thing. We're giving him a minute. Anybody else want to come in now?
Verse, this call is going great already. Classic shot from the boy.
Fucking 4 years doing this shit. Nobody call in. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'll put Heretic in. Mr. Heretic, how are you, sir?
I'm good, you?
Oh, great. How can I help you?
It was just pretty much a question just to clarify that it's obviously people like Tom are saying that you support deplatforming.
In some cases, yes. In some cases, yes.
It's not just that. So just to clarify, it's not that you actually support like deplatforming, but it's more like with Susie Lou, if they're abusing the system and actively breaking the rules, or in some cases breaking the law. Is that when you support it, basically?
When they're breaking the laws. If like I think I made it clear. If she's saying they should be deplatformed, I support her right to free speech. If she's actively deplatforming people, no. and breaking the rules.
That's a lot of money. I mean,
if she's for deplatforming people and it's within the rules of YouTube, I don't have an argument. But if she's going around and hitting Nick up for stupid shit like or organizing these things and then I'm against it. Sure. Yeah, because I don't think Nick did anything
She's
wrong.
getting videos taken down for forehead jokes and then dismissing the entire thing as a hate video.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's out here literally fucking with YouTubers, getting their content taken down, fucking them monetarily. And for what? Because you don't want people to talk about things that you're doing? If you're that insecure and trying to fucking... Like, she tried to deplatform Tipster. She fucking reported 3 videos and 3 came down, dude. I'm sorry.
There you go. I'm for it.
Fuck that, dude. You can get fucked. I don't
Pedophiles.
Care. Like, I'm not actively going to deplatform you. I'm not actively rallying to do it. But if it happens, I think it's fucking funny.
Hysterical if she goes, sure. And I don't know about you, Mr. Heretic, but I don't think this is really inconsistent with anything I've said in the past. And I've said on multiple. I am not a free speech absolutist, and I'm certainly not a free speech absolutist to my own detriment. I'm not a fucking moron. You know? Like, what kind of cuck? That's like such a cuck thing to do. Well, I guess I gotta let her take me down because she has a right to speak. Why she's taking
I'd like to meet the man who says a pedophile should have a platform on YouTube.
What's that?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to meet the man that says a pedophile should have... Like, I want to see a fucking true free speech absolutist turn around and say a pedophile has a fucking place on this website.
Wait, so you're saying that somebody breaking the rules of law, they need to go? I'm up for debate, Mr. Kennedy. Why isn't that a question? Well, apparently I'm a big hypocrite.
Okay, dude. Let's talk about this on the Kumite.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
There is no more Kumite. That's what I think. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist.
Like 5 channels and nobody knows about.
I'm not out here going, hey, did you know Lily Pons made a video that told that teenager to kill herself, so we need to get her off the website or we need to take her money away. Yeah. That's not me.
No. You gotta be break. And it depends on the law too. If I think the law is bullshit, then yeah, fucking do it anyway and fight it. Depends on the law. It depends on like I'm not for if somebody does a criminal act, that's like somebody steals a car. I'm not against taking their fucking thing away. You know, unless
if you want to throw shit, I don't care if people throw it back.
Yeah.
You're throwing shit. You're digging up shit and you're fucking throwing it at people, and then you're going, I ain't against the platforming when you pick it up and throw it back. Fuck you.
Yeah.
So even if it isn't like breaking any kind of law, so if it's just something like mass flagging, obviously abusing the system.
Well, mass flagging against mass flagging.
Yo, Station should be fucked for making his Instagram post demanding his fan base fucking false flag. What's her name? Yeah, he should be fucked for that, dude.
If he gets clipped, I like Jay, but if he gets clipped for that, that's on him. And he did get clipped in a way. Keem got him.
Until he went on the other channel and started making the same exact videos with his current girlfriend. But Keem got him. Let's give Keem that win.
You know,
probably hasn't missed a beat. Probably making more money than he was that month. But
there we go, Keem. Linemaker says, Nick Duary, I'll debate you on pedos being on the platform. In the chat.
Guess we'll have to settle that one on the Kumite.
Whoa. I am not free speech. I have no problem.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
But once it goes beyond that and puts people in danger or attacks their, you know, and I mean, like, I'm talking, you know, not attacks, like if I say something bad about iNabber and it's true and he loses his channel over it as far as, you know, his fans go away, all right, that's protected. But if I consistently make videos on iNabber saying that he's a criminal and a pedophile and that effect, no, I need to go. If that's the case. It's not really that difficult.
Yeah, I'm not bending my necks for false pedo accusers and fucking false rape accusers and actual pedos and actual rape accusers and people who threaten positions on the platform because they have this fucking an ego to them or whatever, and they're too afraid to hear mean words from people on the internet. And if you're threatening my way of life on this fucking platform,
these are all ex
these are
all these guys that are all ex fucking crowd haters. And these guys are all
I'm getting preached to by the internet blood sports community
about not wanting people to be taken down because they made the fuck out of here.
I wish Coach Red Pill would say something so we could talk about how he was named Coach N-Word Pill on a doxing server. I'd love to hear his opinion on this one.
Yeah,
like some of these guys, like Jesus Christ, you literally got fucking. You surrounded yourself with these insane fucking people, and you're gonna come at me and tell me that this is okay? I don't know.
Whatever you got, dude. Maybe you can get your streaming careers back together through Nick and Bobax and me and Augie. Maybe that'll do it. But I think if you, I don't handle things like the way me, Nick, Bobax, and Augie handle things. I think y'all still have channels and still have followings. But you guys went another way. And you hung with people that were absolutely fucking brutal. What does Tonka say? I don't have internet friends because I'm an adult. My internet friends have saved me from losing my career. For myself. Honestly, I think if I didn't put, thanks to Baring and Nick DiOrio and a lot of the staff, if I hadn't put Ralph on that night after I got caught up with Ian Miles Chung, I'd be gone by now. It wouldn't have been worth putting this much time into it. And I didn't run with guys that were all 1488. That was my good judgment. Yeah, it shows that I'm and I stuck by the people that were good to me, like Crowd. I was. Yeah, he made fuck ups, but I love him to death, and even he's turned it around. Coach Red Pill, cognitive thought equals Betel Sim Virgin Stretch, and ear juice equals Chad Alpha Lizards. Thanks, Coach Red Pill.
Dude, can we do a live stream watching Destiny versus Coach Red Pill one day? It was really recent, and it was really funny.
Really?
Oh, my God, it was hilarious.
I hate rooting for fucking Destiny, but he's...
Dude, it was so funny. Yeah. He was saying you need to vote for Trump over everybody else, and he couldn't name a single policy.
Well, I heard fucking Destiny will claim the fuck out of you or what have you. I mean...
Will he?
Yeah,
that sucks.
Well, yeah, he took down tweets of Brittany Vetney making fun of him. So I'm a little, anything with him, I've always been kind of, I don't need the aggravation. It's not that big a deal.
That would have been a funny thing to watch.
Maybe he's changed now, from what I understand. Didn't fucking your friend make a video on he wasn't progressive enough anymore? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody made a video and
Slacker put a video.
Yeah, he wasn't progressive enough anymore. Yeah, or something like that. It was there's more nuance to it than that, but I don't know. But he's. But I mean, I've seen Destiny win. He wins a lot of debates. He also, Medicare fucking took him to town. I remember that. That was funny. So
he's been debating these fucking, they keep putting him on with these crazy people.
Well, they're almost
the last one I saw. Destiny debated somebody who's like, "This is why you'll never win a debate with an anti-Semite."
Well, I'm not gonna say he's not a bad debater by any stretch, but I'm not saying he puts up He does straw man arguments. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is he debates straw men. In other words, they're easy to knock fucking down because they're just
dude. He debated guys like No Bullshit, and he debated guys like CRP. At one point, Coach Red Pill goes, "Destiny, I've heard that there's a picture floating around in Discord servers of you with a minor. What's that about, Destiny?" He goes, "Wait, what? Like the photo that." Are you talking about the photo where they photoshopped me like I'm 2 feet tall? He goes, "Did you think that was real?" He goes, "I don't know. I'm just asking you while I'm in the call." He goes, "Are you fucking stupid, bro?" And then he goes, wait a minute. Chat's telling me you only date girls between 18 and 22. Is that true?" He goes, "Yeah. Are you upset that I get the good pussy?" He goes, "Dude, are you calling me a pedophile?" Listen, I'm not saying what you do is wrong, but I'm just saying if you stop dating girls when they turn 23, I think that's a little bit weirder than whatever you're saying I am. That's weirder than anything you can prove I've done.
It's too fucking funny. No bullshit. It's the greatest South Park YouTuber, Cecil McFly.
Yeah, CRP's got a fucking age gap.
Yeah, he's older than me too.
18 to 22, and then if they get older,
CRP's older than I am, isn't he?
Yeah, dude.
That's fucking funny.
He shows him the play button and then gives him the dick.
How much you bet he doesn't? He strikes out a lot. I bet he strikes out a lot.
He tells everybody he gets loads of 18-year-old pussy.
Probably has
almost like Bunty. Almost like Bunty. Maybe he's like
he back ordered some roofies.
He's Bunty.
That's true. He's got a fucking stake in the roofies fucking company. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Coach Redfield went on Russian today and said it was a doppelganger. Yeah.
Yo, he goes, hey, Coach, would you like to debate me on abortion? He goes, I am not interested in that topic. That would bore me. Let's move on to something else.
On the next Destiny debate, the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. I wonder how Destiny's going to come out on that one.
Dude, the last guy he debated started off by talking about jazz.
Jazz?
They debated jazz music. This is a really awkward position to start on, man.
I like Duke Ellington, but I think Count Basie is the better of the two. Oh, you do you? Well, what about?
Okay, guys, I think just found Carson's wingman. Coach Red Bull and Bunty.
Yeah, Coach Chloroform. Coach Chloroform.
Those guys should be Carson's wingmans.
Yeah. I don't know. I really used to hate fucking I don't think he's I really when he lost his Twitter account, which I'm not for, by the way.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a
he
person
became
of
a little
color.
more tolerable, and then of course he was debating some people.
Who?
I found that Destiny just when he was fighting with Tonka, lost his fucking check mark. I don't know. I was claimed that he doxed people. I never found the evidence. I was going to get to the point back then. I didn't know Tonka at all. I looked into it. I couldn't verify it. What's wrong with Gamer from Mars?
Shit.
Yeah, I've been
Leafy's
liking Destiny streams recently.
Gamer.
Oh shit, dude! It's
Leafy's and Wayne called the real Leafy.
No, it isn't.
Bring him in.
Leafy, you're on the air.
What's up, motherfuckers?
You ain't Leafy, unfortunately. What do you want?
Hey, Leafy.
That's Leafy, bro. That's
Leafy,
absolutely
come on.
Leafy. What are you talking about?
Leafy, man.
Is that the Leafy knockoff? What's the Leafy knockoff going to do now that Leafy's back? Leafy?
Well, you know, it's not a Leafy knockoff. I'm 100% the real Leafy's here. The real Leafy is here, in fact.
Yeah, no.
And the person who took over my main channel is, in fact, a hacker.
Yeah, you know why I know you're not Leafy? You're not
group
using
of
Skype.
4chan,
You're not using
probably.
Skype. That's how I know you're not Leafy. I don't. I can't. I hate Discord. And him and fucking Clown talking about how bad Discord is in Skype and just going on about how what did Clown call it once? Discord or Skype's like an old friend. Sometimes friends are assholes and they're old. Ugh. No,
I don't know. Leafy's funny. I hope his channel keeps growing here because honestly, me, Willie, and Leafy did a fucking stream recently.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was really funny.
Leafy, why do you hate HVHV so much?
Because he's a fucking snake. He's been shit-talking me for the last 3 years. And, you know, he's just a fucking shitty dude.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't you?
He's also really cringy, and his wife can tell.
Why don't you apologize to Tommy NC 2010? Why don't you apologize to Tommy NC 2010, Leafy?
Because it wasn't me that invoked the controversy. It was literally just my fan base.
Oh, okay. I remember I asked Leafy, why don't you apologize to Tommy? He's like, you're kidding me, right?
Yo, Leafy.
This is like, you're kidding me, right?
Is this girl retarded?
Retarded?
I don't know. For the last, 5 years, I've been using Skype, but honestly, I think this is better.
Yeah, yes. Well, you sound like you're, that's another thing. Leafy has good internet. What's wrong with you?
Dude, he sounds more like Leafy than Leafy does these days. Leafy's voice got deeper.
It did get a little deeper. I gotta be honest with you. I am loving these Leafy videos. Are you? These new ones. Good job.
I like the
Leafy.
fucking iDub song ripoff. Somebody once told me that I could make some money by whoring my girlfriend online.
Oh God.
Dude, what was your take on H3H3's video? I heard you fucking completely missed.
No, I wasn't. I thought
I was told you whiffed it super hard. Like you thought that Leafy was making fun of Hila.
Yeah, I did. I thought because he's talking about being unfuckable and Leafy's panning on her, and I thought like
no, he's panning on her because she was deadpan staring.
That's the way I took. Maybe I did whiff.
No, like all right, it's time.
If
okay,
that's
we're
the case,
good.
I don't disavow.
We're good.
Somebody said in the chat.
Calm down, like.
Somebody said in the chat. Somebody said in the chat that just what you said, and I said, I guess you could take it that way, but I that's the way I took it. That he was kind of.
Well, no, that's what everybody online was saying. Like everyone's like, "Yo, look, she looks incredibly uncomfortable." Like that was what everyone was saying on Twitter.
I freely admit I could be wrong on that. I didn't like. Would it really,
in that context? I don't think Leafy was attacking Hila.
Maybe he was. Maybe he was. And I go, I think I said though, did I really whiff? If that's the case, I disavow. That's what I was saying. If that's the case.
I just want to say on record, I have never shit talked Hila. Ever.
Yeah, don't. She's a nice woman.
The fucking the bottom of scourge of humanity.
Well, do you like Jews, Leafy? I mean, what do you think of Jews?
Is that Ethan's retardedness?
Yeah, Ethan's retarded. What do you think of Ethan's Judaism?
You know,
I'm getting demonetized, not you, asshole. Say something funny.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
I'm still watching.
Come on, Leafy. See something funny, Leafy. Come on, man.
She's sharing with Ethan because it's so cringe. Thank you very so much. I do appreciate it. Now, all right, let's put Willie Mack in. I can't believe it's gonna be like a 2-hour show. Hey, Willie Mack show. How are you, sir?
Dude, I think if Susie Lou wants to redeem herself, she needs to go and take down this fucking fraud uploading to the LeafyIsHere channel. The real Leafy forgot the password to that.
yeah, it's true.
Such a load of shit.
It's true.
Dude, I'm so fucking angry about it. Unironically, this is the worst thing to ever happen. Yeah. And Susie has one way out: is she takes down that fucking horrid new Leafy channel. Oh,
Willie, when's your video dropping?
Bro?
Leafy parody. You do, Willie. When's your video dropping? I think we get too many people in here. I think it's time to end this show. Hello?
When's my video? You probably think it's a Susie Lou video, don't you?
I don't know what it is. I'm just
no. You told me what it was.
Yeah. No, it's dropping in. I don't know. It'll drop tonight. It's not.
It's on me. What a hypocrite I am about deplatforming people.
Oh yeah, no. I was all this time. I was thinking, man, I can't wait to make a video on Tommy C and his really consistent view on deplatforming.
It's on me. That'd be great. It'd be really fun. Well, you know, Wavy made a video on me.
Oh yeah, he did, dude.
I
remember that.
See it?
Oh shit, the good old days, man.
Yeah, this is really good.
Really
this is before he was.
He made a similar video on H3H3 back then, where he just called H3H3 a horrible drunk, and it was just a big joke. Everyone took it seriously. When H3H3 actually started to get hate, people went back to that video and were like, "You were so right."
Oh God! Oh my God! Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this video.
Dude, if H3H3 got a tattoo of Ray Diaz under her lip, dude, he'd be fucked.
This
like,
is 2018.
That means he basically did the same thing.
He's got
Ray
500.
Yeah, dude, he basically abused that girl, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that video blew up, bro. That the
he's only got 8. He's only got 8,000. He's only got 8,000 views on me. You gotta be kidding me. Commented.
Dude, that right there, the fact that that's Wang, that shows how far we all go.
It's your boy JR Silkmaster here, coming at you with another spicy exposed video. And today's episode, it's gonna be about the fraudulent, scummy YouTuber known as Tommy C. Shockers from the Point. He makes a YouTube podcast that's like Howard Stern radio show. And he makes an hour-long thing where he talks about other YouTubers and dramatic events that happen, like he thinks he's like TMZ, but the hour-long more.
You know what's funny? Nick had a video like this for real made on him. You know, I'm really good.
Dude, I have like so many random videos. Remember when the guy like accidentally said the N-word and then apologized mid-video and continued calling me a piece of shit?
That's how it is.
Boring version.
No, Tommy, you can make a counter-exposed video on Wavy now that he's blown up and use those clips of him being hammered on your podcast.
Dude, expose him, man.
I'll say he's an his head blew up. He like blew up. He's I'll do a whole thing like he thinks he's a big shot now, and he left all his true friends behind, or some more shit like that.
Yeah, I want to say first and foremost here, shout out to Keemstar for that generous $50 donation for making this video.
This is when Keemstar put a bounty on me. Never.
Yo, but you know,
that.
Keem, it was real generous of you, but I just have to return it. Okay, I'm doing this from my own passion. So here's the
and Aiden took the fucking money.
Donation PayPal receipt to prove that I returned it. Okay, so Tommy C, why is he so bad? Why am I making this video? Well,
like
first off,
playing
Tommy C
Roblox,
went
dude.
at my boy Wavy Web Surf so savagely, calling
I'm
him
fucking
a stoner,
gameplay
and my
commentary.
boy
That
Wavy
shit
exposed
sucks,
him.
bro.
So Tommy, it's not fair for you to just come at these small, you know, 1 subscriber YouTube channels.
10,000 subs he had then. Shit.
It's like Wavy Web Surf. It just
I found Wavy.
Dude, I would never upload something like this on my main channel.
Oh, God, he only had 10K at the time.
Bro.
He would never do this now.
that they're pieces of crap.
That's all it is.
In reality, Tommy,
like, I
you're
wouldn't
like
post
sick.
a shit post like this on my main.
You know, I kind of discovered. I kind of discovered. I mean, Wavy got in the algorithms, but I
Are you
put
on
him
fucking?
on.
You discovered him? What
Yeah,
the fuck?
I discovered him.
Like, I'll admit, you know, it's funny, but
he made it.
Yesterday,
like,
Tommy said he discovered fucking Internet Unwind, and Willie knew him on VidMe.
it's super.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah,
I
Tommy
look, was
steals
Willie going
everybody,
out
dude. I
telling
was on
everybody go
Wavy's
watch.
Discord when he
Wait a
had,
minute,
like,
wait a
2K
minute.
subs.
I discover people and I promote them on my own fucking platform.
Yeah,
So-
dude, the only reason The Right Opinion has 500,000 subs
Oh,
now
shut
is 'cause he
up.
did an interview with Tommy once when
Yeah,
he was
shut the
smaller.
Go fuck yourself. Come on, he was going places.
67.
I discovered him. I found a lot of good fucking guys. I found you, and I found Willie.
So,
and I never say that I made you. I'm never doing that. I'm not saying
Yeah,
I'm
I
doing a
mean, yeah,
microphone.
you're right. You did found me. You turned me down for the
Keemstar.
fucking news channel, bro.
Yeah, you took
For
Blair over him. Oh my god. I'm sure that investment
I
paid
turned
off
you
in the
down
long
on the
run.
news channel? I don't remember.
Yeah,
that.
you did. You turned me
Yeah,
down
you
for
turned
Blair.
Willie Mack down and took Blair.
Oh God.
What was I thinking?
Exposed.
You ended up
you're
doing
still-
the news
Oh,
channel.
no.
You ended up doing the news channel.
Fucking drama.
Oh yeah, no.
By the way, there's really good Willie Mack videos on the news channel. Still up, by the way. Really good.
It was
Probably
when
the
it
best.
was get
Willie,
to
you
the
gotta
point.
grow your
is when you
channel
turned me
so
down.
Willie Mack shows who can start when you leave.
You know what I should do? I should put a list over there for Willie Mack videos. Like I gotta admit, I think you won the crown.
I got a whole playlist where all the shot from the point.
Yeah,
videos,
you can
the
check
news
them out. They're
videos are on
really,
there
really
from my
good. They're
channel.
funny as hell.
on YouTube, you should be in a fucking retirement home. So
That's a
so
lot of
let's
money,
talk
I
about the
guess,
shady
for a
figures he
person of
runs
color.
with. He runs with this dude Dead On David, who is a self-proclaimed Pokemon master, but he's never actually beaten the Elite Four in the original Pokemon
He
Red
probably hasn't.
game. So your claims are also fraudulent, like your cohort Tommy C. And this other dude that he chills with, you know, what's his?
Did he get claimed for this? God, I hope. I'm done.
Oh, he got claimed all the time. Remember,
Yeah,
he
I
didn't really
turned it off.
understand the difference between a copyright claim and demonetization back then. He was a little vague on that shit.
He's good.
Dude, and
Oh,
Nick,
no.
for you saying like you can't believe he put that on his main channel, dude. 2017 YouTube was different.
Well, he's 26. Actually, yeah, it's January. It
was a different time, dude. Like everyone did that shit.
It's just like 2016. People said it was the fucking worst year to ever come to YouTube, but then we just look back, like, you know, it wasn't so bad.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, like now
you would
everybody
say
needs
that,
to have
Leafy.
such a
You
refined
would say that,
product.
Mr. I'm gonna destroy Keemstar's entire life.
Sorry, did I not say literally a few times? Okay, I'll make up for it. Literally. Okay? You say that into a mirror 3 times, I'll show up.
All right, Verse is here. Let's Verse, close the show. I need to go to bed.
All right, for all of you guys that have ever doubted Tommy C or talked shit about him or called him old or fat or washed up or not funny or talentless or practically worthless,
wow.
Hear me out. This man discovered Wavy Web Surf, Nicholas Diorio, Willie Mack Show, The Right Opinion, Commentary Edward. This man can do it all.
It looks like a fucking Pawn Stars reject. Like, what are you talking about?
Nah,
like,
dude,
the
honestly,
Sandy Wexler.
No, Verse is just
of
fucking
YouTube.
around. I just want, Verse is fucking around. But for anyone who ever said like Tommy's a fucking drunk alcoholic piece of shit, he has like these terrible views on fucking deplatforming, and he like fucking apparently sucks dick from like fucking RuneScape dollars. You know what? You're right.
This is almost funnier than that time I beat Burst in Smash Bros. Dude.
But to close this off, we all can thank Tommy for also creating a new niche of YouTube that we didn't know we needed before, and frankly, we still don't need. Reddit YouTubers.
And Augie too. I discovered Augie as well. Put that on the list.
You know, if you didn't discover Ricochet, you probably could save a lot of time.
You probably would have saved a lot of food.
I dedicate 4 hours of my day to laughing at Ricochet.
I didn't discover Blowback.
Did you discover Bobex?
No. Bobeck's got his own thing going on before me. I had a deal with Bobex before I ever spoke her. So I do wish I like the days when I didn't know Bobax was autistic and he was a mysterious guy that had all these things. Wavy Webster, Tommy discovered me. Our great interview in 2018 propelled me to 500K single-handedly. Well, I put you on, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So just don't steal my thunder, okay? Well, if you're leading up to saying autistic, that's my thing. It's my thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I never would have gotten to my beef with Drummer 828 if it wasn't for Tommy C.
Well, Tommy has Leafy on right here, and look, he's got over 4 million subscribers.
You wouldn't have got with a beef with him. Nobody even knew who the fuck you were. Some truth in that. Look, I don't like. It's funny. Somebody said to me, and I may have put these guys on and they blew up, but they blew up on their own terms. Let me make that clear. But I forgot what I was going to say. Maybe I am a drunk. I totally.
All right, let's get off. I want to show you this.
Maybe they were right about the illiterate point. They were right.
I totally forgot what I was going to fucking say. But yeah, I gave them a plat. Oh,
is that one of Tony C. Scout's wavy web surf?
I didn't scout him. I just thought he's funny and put him on.
Tommy invented baited.
Yeah.
Wavy discovered Carson,
dude. You can't say anything. He didn't complete the original Pokemon.
No, I had somebody say, it was in my Twitter thing. It was the nicest thing ever said to me, but it was actually a way to attack me. I forget when it was. But yeah, Tommy, when I was arguing with James Marriott, right? When Marriott told me to take his interview down, which he does regret, by the way. I'm not fucking busting his balls, but that was funny.
Yeah, I regret it too. That somebody was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Somebody wrote, yeah, Tommy C, he's that guy on, like, when you're coming up, you're like, you do his show and then you go on to other stuff. And it was like, oh, yeah, that kind of guy. I'm like, that's a nice fucking thing anybody ever said to me. He was supposed to be like, oh, yeah, he's on the bottom ring. Yeah, I'm the first ring up the ladder. It starts here, motherfuckers. You heard it. And it's damn true. You're welcome, Willie Mack. You're welcome, Wavy Web Surf. You're welcome, Willie One. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not you, Willie One. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck Willie One.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated, the evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip-hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.
Hey, did you guys know that Tonka is pro deplatforming?
All right,
No, he is. He is. He deplatformed himself.